we saw CSS specificity and the weightage that's applied by each kind of selectors and the combination of selectors. Now we'll see the most riskiest way that you could provide specificity to any property. So I have a para to which I have given an ID and a class. So for the para, I'm going to say background color is blue. And for the class, I'm going to say background color is green. For the ID, say background color is obviously red with a very good RGB combination. So that being said, when we obviously know from the last class what happens. So this is very generic and this becomes a bit specific, and this is very specific. The red is what's been applied. So this is the para we should be considering, whereas this para, let me take this one out. This one doesn't has an ID or a class. That's why the pure blue has been applied. So let's consider this para now. You all see that red is applied because this is very specific. But if I add something called important, what important does is the specificities that we saw, right? Important pretty much adds a weightage of around 1 million. 1 billion is a number that just came to my mind. So pretty much it just gives an infinite number is what it does. Now, this is a very bad practice because once I did this, the rules of engagement, the rules in which we all write HTML, CSS is completely gone. Now, someone who's trying to change your code in the future, I mean, he would have a very hard time in fixing this. So what he would do is, he would again, let's say he wants to show this, the class value, then he will add this to its class, or if he wants to show the ID, he will try to do this. Now, I mean, it's very absurd, right? I mean, why have we added an infinite weightage to all three? It doesn't make sense. So adding this important to a property makes it so complex that you won't be able to override the property in the future. But let's say there is a very a complicated or a challenging, or say some external force or an external party is involved, or you are handling a different system where this gets complex. So whatever I added now, it's a very rare scenario, and it might come very rare in the usual. So out of like thousands of classes and ID selectors, hardly one or two places, if it is really important or very complex to not achieve what you're trying to do, then go for important, or else never go for important. It's a very risky approach.